Yo, what's up guys? It's Isaiah back here with SunsetSnkrs, and today we're gonna be going over the new Sean Wotherspoon collab. All of you guys obviously know who Sean Wotherspoon is. He did a collab with Nike back in March of 2018, which was the Air Max 197s, kind of the Air Max 97 and an Air Max 1 in one shoe. So he created that. He added the corduroy, all the different colors, the swoosh, the bubble in, everything like that. Made it into his own shoe, and that was probably the hottest sneaker of 2018 and still is probably one of the most popular sneakers in the sneaker industry today. The resale on those are about $1,000 to $1,500, and those are gonna stay up there, might even keep going up. It's definitely a good shoe to hold on to if you do have it. If you don't have it, it's kind of already at its peak. I don't see it going up much more. So Sean owns Round 2. He has a vintage shop and like a hype shop. So sells all the sneakers and everything, and then he has a vintage shop as well. And in LA, he actually has them right next to each other, which is very cool. He came out with that Nike collab in March of 2018, and roughly about a year later, in I'd say February or March of 2019, he actually called it quits with Nike, which is a big shock in this community. And a lot of people were kind of confused with that. And kind of top it off, he just released that he's gonna be doing a collab with Adidas and Asics, which is kind of weird, going back with the rival type thing. Recently there was a picture released of an Adidas shoe that he designed, which is just a mock-up I believe, but still kind of a crappy shoe. I mean, it looks just like a Stan Smith. There's nothing Sean about it. And he talks about having the best material and the colorways. That's kind of what he's known for. And he even posted a picture of the Asics, and it was just the same corduroy as Nike, so I feel like they're kind of jipping him on that. So here's a picture of what's rumored to be dropping. And let's just say if that actually does drop, that is a huge disappointment. Will not follow along with his name. And I definitely see those just sitting on the shelves. No resale value. I mean, that is one ugly shoe. And to be in the same category as Sean, comparing it to his other shoe as well, that's just an ugly shoe. Definitely did not meet expectations, and I think that it's a horrible collaboration. Although I do not think it's necessarily true, but just having a mock-up of that already kind of drops my expectations pretty low for this collab, so I don't necessarily think anything good is gonna come out of it. And with a shoe like that, kind of looks just like a Stan Smith, there's just no hype behind it. The material isn't there for Sean, the colors aren't there. It's just such a basic shoe that I think if he keeps this up, then he's just gonna keep pushing them out like Pharrell and have all these NMDs out there. And the human race is what used to be super sick, and now there's no resale. They go under retail now. And then he has his human race Ultra Boost and the sandals, and he just pushes it out way too much. When the NMD human races first dropped, they were actually very hyped, and resale was very good. Demand was high, hype was high, everything about it was just such a sick shoe. And comparing those to the Sean Wotherspoon 197s is pretty similar of how hype used to be. The 197s are definitely still at the top of the game right now, a lot more than even the older human races and everything. But I just think that this shoe is not up to par. I personally wish that the collab comes out different, because I'm a big fan of Sean's first shoe, and I would love to see just a super cool concept going to Adidas, kind of switching over from Nike. I mean, no hard feelings or anything. I am a big Nike fan, so I do support Nike a lot more than Adidas, even though I will rock some Yeezys here and there. But I really do wish the best of luck to that. And I wouldn't mind even wearing a pair of the Seans if they were Asics or Adidas. I mean, I'm not too picky on what I wear. It's kind of like what I like is what I wear. But if it comes out with something like that, I'm definitely not gonna be grabbing one of those. Even for resale purposes, I don't think that they're gonna be doing good, so why would I go grab some of those? And for personal purposes, it's just an ugly shoe. I don't care if the name is hype. If it was a Yeezy and it's that ugly, I mean, I don't really buy Yeezys for personal anyways. But I definitely wouldn't grab a Sean just because of the name. It's just my taste is what I like to grab. But the whole Sean situation is kind of iffy. Definitely hoping that something good turns out of it, because it is a good release and it can pull lots of profit margins. The OG going up as well. It is an original shoe, so that would go up. And the new ones too, if it is hype enough and it's a good colorway, good concept, good shoe, then that will have good resale as well. So I'm hoping that that's the case. But my expectations, like I said, are super low right now because of that mock-up picture, and I'm just in shock with that still. I really can't believe that that was even put out. I do think that that was just some kid messing around, but it is going all over the internet right now, so I really hope that's not true. But very shortly, we will be seeing a real mock-up from Adidas, not just some Instagram that thought it was cool to make something up, get attention or something. So I'm definitely hoping that it's a different shoe, but I guess we'll have to sit here and wait and see. The thing with Sean is that his name is already so up there, and his name alone is hype. I think any sneaker that he produces will obviously sell a lot. I don't know about sell out if it's a bad shoe, but he will definitely rack in profits, and so will Adidas, so they don't really have to worry about what it is. It's kind of like a Yeezy. Has the name, the Citron sold out, and that was an ugly shoe. Like all the Yeezys that have bad colorways sell out, and it's because it's Yeezy. It's because Kanye's name is behind it. Yeezy has hype behind it, but he has only released one shoe before, so this next shoe will have hype behind it no matter what, which I'm gonna be pretty bummed about if this shoe ends up selling out, even being an ugly shoe because of his name, because that's not how this whole entire game should work out. It should be what looks good, what is represented well, and what stands behind it, not just a name. And I'll be back with you guys shortly as soon as we see the real mock-up from Adidas, be able to provide you guys with that, all this information that I'll be getting in, I'll be gathering up to share with you guys and see how this release actually goes, see what the shoe looks like, and hopefully we get something good.